All right, first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, jack up truck, put it on jack stands right in front of that cross member. Is usually a really good spot for doing your front end work. I usually keep it as low as possible, and then I'll take and pull the tires off here in a second. Okay, now that tires are off, be a good time to also, inspect brakes and all that stuff, because I'm probably gonna do a brake job while this is all done. But now that the tires are off, you can take and drop your front axle down. There we go. Keep it there, it's just you can play with it a bit. And now we're at full droop. Okay, next step is taking off your shock mounts here on top. The passenger side is easy to access with the airbox removal, so I'll take off, clamp there, pull the airbox off, the hose is there, just get everything out of the way so I have more on gut. There, so yeah, I'll just take and pull everything off to have easier access to the top of that shock. Okay, so once you get the airbox removed, the access, or the frees up a lot of access for your top mount here. So once those are done, you will be taking off your, starting on this side, your bottom shock mount. So this is a 21 millimeter here. You have an access through the front right there for a socket, and then it looks like there might be room on the bottom. I don't know if you need it for a wrench on the other side. If not, you can probably wiggle it through the top here to get a wrench on it. Okay, so it's a really tight spot here. Your 1/2 inch extension is not really going to want to fit inside there. I don't have anything going from a 1/2 to a 3/8, but got everything loosened up for the most part, which is fine. I just can't get the damn thing to come all the way out. So I'm gonna use my impact here. So I can't, oh, I'm sorry, there you go. I can't walk it out. There we go. Hope that was caught on film. That's how I did it. All right, I just let it drop all the way. Okay, now you should be able to just pull shocks out, just like that. Okay, so one last thing on the shock tower here, you have a your vent line that comes up here and it clips right here. It's just a little clip, steel clip. Sorry, there you go. That's it. Make sure it stays attached, or just do like I do and pull it off, I guess. I'll put it back on once it's there. I'll pull it out. Just warm it out. I'll need 2 hands for this. Alright, so had to pull the sway bar end links out as well. They're freaking shot anyways. I'm going to order a new set of those. Now it's just a matter of getting the spring out. Okay, so passenger side was a kind of a pain in the ass. The driver's side went pretty easy, but it is I guess the flexier side, it drops naturally a little bit lower because it doesn't have the axle. Oh, sorry, it's kind of a pain in the ass. The axle side connection for the track bar and for your drag link, so it does bind a little bit more. So I dropped everything out. This is the only jack I had laying around. I was able to put it between the axle and the frame here, and just using the impact, spread it out. This might be interesting, trying to get that 2-inch spacer in there. Probably gonna have to get some coil spring compressors. See how it goes. Okay, so I got the passenger side in. It's gonna be the most difficult because it doesn't droop as far naturally. I end up having to take and use a spring compressor. Scary as shit. I hate using those things. And a old scissor jack to compress because I could have probably compressed the spring a lot more, but it scares the crap out of me. So I just did it enough, and then I used the jack there to take and push the axle down just a little bit more. Between the two, it's able to get it in. Yeah, that's sketchy. I hate using those things. It's freaking like a little bomb about to ready to go off. And so if I would have stayed with factory control arms, and if the sway bars were still connected, these shocks were just perfectly long enough. But I'm going to try and take advantage of all the droop that I've gained, the travel I've gained from the new control arms. So I'm seriously thinking about either finding some longer sway bar end links, or just running without a sway bar to see how that goes. Regardless, right now my sway bar end links are completely toast, so I'm only running without one for a while, and I'll see how it runs. If it runs fine, I'm not worried about the sway. I'll probably just take the sway bar off. But yeah, I've gained a lot of droop out of these new control arms. It is pretty amazing. All right, as expected, the driver's side just slid in without any drama. The next, put the shocks in. Probably gonna jack it up some so I got pressure under it, and a little straighter shot down. Put the shock in, and should be good on that. Okay, now once you get the top shock mounts all tightened down, got one more to go here. Can't get it with the impact, or impact from the top. Next is you put your bottom bolt back on. All right, well, we got the front tires put on, sitting on its own springs, or sporting its own weight now. Torque spec on the lugs is 145 foot-pounds. Oops. Yeah, already seeing good difference. So I need to put the shackles on. So that's what we're doing next.